Good morning. Sorry for the late start. I decided kind of at the last second to bring the computer in here so that we could use Michelle and Vicky's camera. Oops.
Come on, it's working. Oh, that's not. That's working. That's not.
Just forget that. I'm gonna go get the puppies.
Me too.
We need to do their 7-week weights.
Me too. I will get one. Okay.
And take her to the potty tray. Take her to the potty tray.
We don't have to stick. No, it's a boy.
And so for anybody who is not familiar, these are Daisy's puppies. She's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And so are they. They're just going to follow us. Just keep going. Oh no!
The light went down.
The light went down.
Okay.
The tentney there, Bradley built a fort last night and slept down here in the fort.
Uh-huh.
Need to go potty? Need to go potty?
Cavaliers caving. Mom, look at my head.
We might make this work. This is the dangers of starting before we're ready.
Mom, we need our pillow to block. Mom, I need that pillow. Go here. Mom, I need the pillow to go here.
Bradley, do you? Oh, here it is.
Thank you.
But I hope that you guys can at least appreciate the shenanigans that the puppies get into. And at least you can see kind of what it is, what it takes to.
We're done.
This is why we're never on time.
No, you aren't.
But good morning. Let me bring the chat over.
Good morning, everybody.
Bradley wishes everybody a good morning from his tent.
Through the top of my tent, actually.
Oh, I believe he's waiting. It's gonna be hard to tell.
See,
I'm gonna...
The top of my tent?
Yep.
I brought something for you. Mom, look. Through the top of my tent.
Oh, we see you.
Do you see the
I'll try to get the
puppy, Mom?
camera with the
Do you
this out of
see
the
the
puppy's
puppy?
way. So they're not running into it.
You're missing one. You only have 5 now. Right. We're keeping the puppy.
All right, I moved the camera kind of behind the couch so that the puppies hopefully don't run into it anymore.
Mom, you only have 4 puppies now.
Don't scare me like that.
We just have them in my tent. Yeah. Okay, well, let's let them go through this tiny hole. No, I have to. But Bella, we have to have the lights here. Oh, Bella, 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 Bella.
Good morning, Jenna.
Hi. What are your puppies white? They look like
Good
they're
morning.
They are puppies. Riley, wake up. One puppy just turned this red thing up. Sorry. I'm back, Mom.
We're back, Bella Bella.
Here's
Puppy
my-
doodles. Puppy doodles. Indy.
Wait. That looks like puppy like teared it apart. It always takes really loud. No peep. Oh, hi, puppy. Riley, where did you get this? What? Where did you get this? Oh, this and my son. No. Oh yeah. This and this we got. I got for my camping
All right.
at school. I'm gonna put it back up.
Pippi.
I just put it down. Can I bring a special thing for you? No. Please. I'm gonna bring something special for your dog, that right?
Doing down there.
Buddy, do you want
Pippi.
this? Help me. I almost grabbed a puppy, but then
All right, kids, quiet. I need you to quiet down. The live is going now, and it's going in here. So, Bradley, if you want to keep your fort up, you need to be quiet.
Okay.
You can play with puppies, just quietly.
Can I bring some into my court?
Not right now.
Oh, I wanted to bring a puppy into my tent.
Sorry, not right now.
Well,
They might have their moms and dads coming on, so you want them to be able to see them.
goldfish. I found the goldfish.
Okay.
Oh, puppy.
I hate hearing my voice.
Puppy.
Oh, yummy. Thank you so much.
No. No chewing on wires. Oh, Riley, this puppy, the girl with the pink color, that one has the. No. That's the puppy that took.
Where's the
took-
Oh, I'm sorry.
here.
Okay. Oh, jeez. I'm sitting here. I'm sorry,
I don't know
everybody.
what you're doing. It's been a disaster, basically, since we went live 7 minutes ago.
A puppy teared away at my tent by chewing it.
Oh no.
And that was the puppy that had my tent in its mouth.
Hey, baby. No, sweetheart. Come on over here and have some breakfast.
I already had some breakfast.
All right. Emma. Gotta do a little puppy head count.
Hi.
They've kind of learned the orientation of the room, and so I think that they're I think that they are they now know they've got their little like routes planned out, and so they know where they're going when they're running around now. They're not getting lost, which is a good thing. All right, cords are all up. All right, puppy head count. Indy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got everybody. Good morning. Drew will be with us shortly. He's getting the kids food and making coffee and whatnot. All right. I'm just going to work my way up. But good morning, John. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Jan. And SS, good morning. Anu, nice to see you again this morning. Linda, good morning. Terry Carney, if you're still on, I hope you are. Good morning. And Clive, if you're still on, good morning. Clive, you left a comment that really made me laugh on one of the videos. I can't remember which one it was, but that was a genuine haha in my comment. And my response back to you. Good morning, Sue, if you're still on. I know that you usually have church this morning.
You guys get your Starbucks in the living room.
All right, I think I covered. Ah! They are so squirmy. Um, that does not look like it's for puppies either. So there were a couple of things we need to do. We need to get their 7-week weight checks. Probably when they get their zoomies out a little bit, we'll do that because we need them to be calm and they need to be able to relax easily. So we'll do that when they get sleepy and start falling asleep after they've been running around. I wanted to bring a couple dogs through so that we could have them play with some of the bigger dogs. They're now really comfortable running around and kind of running amok. So we need to bring an adult dog in to start saying, hey, this isn't appropriate behavior in a household. And so I'll bring Missy in, and then I'll probably bring in Pom Pom just to kind of Pom Pom and one of the more submissive dogs can be a good complement to a more alpha dog when socializing puppies because they get them playing, and then like Pom Pom will get them playing, and Missy will have opportunities to step in, like if they get too rough on Pom Pom.
You guys are getting
So it provides good opportunities to different dynamic to help socialize them kind of beyond just a comfort level with being around dogs. We want them to have good social skills.
There we go.
So
You guys are so silly.
that's the plan.
That is the plan.
That is the plan. And then when we kind of exhaust them, we're going to do their weight checks once they've settled. The puppies are all, just so you guys have a little bit. Oh, no, they're running back. Never mind. I was going to turn the camera around. I moved the computer in here so that we could use Michelle and Vicky's camera, so we hopefully would have a better picture. I haven't checked the picture yet. I only looked at the live chat. So you guys will have to tell me how the picture is compared to previous mornings. Need the lens. My shirt. Puppies right now are discovering. As soon as I go to turn the camera so you guys can see what they're doing, they stop. And then go get Missy dog. Missy dog. Missy dog. No, without Daisy to rescue them from Missy stepping in. Come on, Missy. Daisy is not going to be happy about this, and you guys might hear Daisy. So Missy's met them a couple times before. Good girl, Missy. And it's good to have her meet them when they're younger so that when they're more rambunctious now, she knows them and she's not like, it's not coming from left field with these puppies. Missy dog. Missy dog. See, this is where adding Pom Pom will be a good supplement because it'll give the another dynamic for them for Missy to kind of observe more instead of being the one that they're playing with. But Missy being the alpha in our pack, she's very protective of all of our puppies that we have. She kind of sees them all as, even if they're not her puppies, they're still the responsibility of her pack. All right, sweetie. Let me go get my mom. I decided to bring Remy instead. Remy's hormones are all normalized and she's back to her playful self. So, and Pom Pom didn't seem to really want to come, and she's early pregnant, or not early pregnant, she's mid-pregnant, and so she's probably not going to be her. We can't, with Pom Pom, we can't predict her behavior as well. Sorry, guys.
Sure, I read it. There's no.
What's up, Missy? Let me move this bed back a little bit. I'm not taking it away. You're supposed to come. And she will come. So if she's laying down and chilling and the puppies start getting out of hand, she'll come running and deal with the problem.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I was trying to add a little more dynamic to just them playing on Missy.
Missy. Can I take down the camp?
Yes, you may take this down.
And here's this, by the
The
way.
kids, why is Bella freaking out?
Because she was upset. Hi. Oh, bless you, little Mr. Indiana. Bella. I'm sorry, you bum.
Anu says, I love Wild Missy.
Wild dog, Missy.
Oh, hey, Joe. Good morning.
Morning, Joe.
Good morning, Love Pugs. And good
Bella.
morning, Lori.
Easy, Bella.
Michelle and Vicky, good morning to you guys. Oliver, good morning.
Oh, wait.
And Terry.
This is your copy. This the one that was right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No.
Oh my gosh, it is like a.
No, it's coming down, Bradley.
We have to bring it down.
Yeah. Take that upstairs to your room. Take that upstairs to your room.
Bradley, it was so simple to do that we can just back it all
Pick it up
up
before the
and
dogs chew it.
keep it all together so that I would have him take it when I want to have him take it as
I don't want the plastic.
Coffee juice.
Such a
You
good
just
girl.
push the thing at the end back.
Just gotta pull it back.
No, but it's
pull it
not
out.
BEATRIX. Bella, put her down. Let them play. Okay, put her down.
Hey, hold on.
Bella. Thank you, sweetie. Bella, hey, no, we're letting them play with each other.
Annabella. You need to listen to Mom, sweetie.
I fixed her hair stuff, her hair spray stuff,
You
to make it work really well. I
Mommy,
took a pump of my conditioner
Uh-huh.
and added it and filled it up with water. Perfect detangling solution. What are you chewing on? This is why we were taking down the fort.
Yes. Here, I'll do
I'm
that.
going to save it for Riley.
Oh.
Just to show him that that's better.
Yeah, because the wow.
Because, luckily it was just a little piece. And here's another one. Here. I just wanted to see you. Bella, Annabella. Listen to the instructions. Come on. Come here. Bella, come on. Sit and watch them play like I am, because you know what we're doing. See how Missy just woofed at Emma right there. She did that because Missy's trying to scratch herself, and Emma was trying to chew on her leg while she was trying to scratch. And so Missy's showing her that's not nice. That's not how you that's not how you treat other dogs. And so that's what we're doing. We're helping them learn. Okay. Do you want to watch with me on the chairs? What?
The cookies are chewing on like the red.
Yeah, I know. I'm picking those up. All right, crisscross applesauce slur, not getting your feet. Good girl, Beatrix. Oh, Beatrix, dang it, you got distracted. See, that's how, as puppies, even if they're potty trained, they can still have accents because you know she's got to go. Where did my mama dogs go? Where did my adult dogs go? They're the ones running off. Robin, you want to come play? And where's Missy? Missy!
Missy's bedroom.
Oh, Missy's outside?
You got those in my dome.
Missy!
We have more. You can go get some. Mom. Oh my gosh! How?
What?
A puppy was. This puppy
Careful, brother, careful.
was like standing like a human right there.
May, can you go find Missy for me?
Mom, look.
Missy!
He's like,
Missy!
Alright, kids, I need you to sit.
but
I'm doing an exercise with Bella. And we need some play.
why are they
Annabella,
so
come here.
wild? Should be in your room. Why are they so wild right now?
Oh,
What is happening? Dad, look, what is happening? Dang it, you missed it. He wants one of these.
Where? We'll grab her one, Bradley.
Why do I have to do it?
Bradley.
Bradley.
Oh, I was gonna. Where are you taking Bradley?
Come back here.
Come on, Robin. All right. Bella really likes to love the puppies. Sometimes she's 5, so she can love them a little too much sometimes. Robin. Hey, Treaty. To turn this a little. There's not a lot going on over there. So, you know what? Use these chairs. Just sit on the couch.
Oh, okay.
Here, no, let me. No, puppies, let me. Sorry. Bradley, I trust you in everything. I just don't want one chance that you lose your balance or something. I just banged the door into the but with the puppies on the floor. This one I'm just gonna scoot over.
Oh, look at that puppy. Hey, Mr. Darcy. What's going on, buddy?
Oh my goodness. Beatrix just like
Beatrix just
climbed right out.
right through it. That's so silly of you.
And so Robin is in our dog pack. Robin is just beneath Missy. we've always thought that Robin would challenge Missy for the elf dog spot. And she did for a while, but Missy would not relent. So they are very, very close as far as like how dominant they are compared to each other. And then underneath them, I would say is probably Daisy. And then you have Paris and Pom Pom and Remy are all kind of like tied for
There
just
she is.
the most submissive among the group. And then Rio and Vienna, until they're adults, they don't really have like a ranking in the system. And so Rio and Vienna are just puppies that they're still teaching the rules to, kind of like this. And so like they treat them like age appropriate. Bradley.
You have a stuck puppy.
Guess who found Missy?
Bella?
Yeah, Bella.
Good job, Bella!
Keep on getting
Way to go! High five! Thank you, sweetie. Good job finding her.
We keep on getting puppies squeezing through.
Hey, Bella. Now where's your iPad, sweetie?
We really can't make people puppies. I don't know where my iPad. Robin!
I'm gonna put something in front of
Robin!
space.
Robin is the cute girl. Robin, my dog. Robin! I love
Hey, Bella, I want the puppies to come play with Robin, so please don't call. Can you not call them? Beatrix!
Can I come in now?
If you are going to be calm and just sit on the couch and watch. Okay, I'm gonna grab another puppy doggo.
Yeah! What are you gonna get, Mom?
Somebody who can stay.
I found Missy.
Oh my gosh!
I saw Missy in the closet. Robin! Family spell! Robin! White Robin! Lamb Bailey spell!
No, Cannon White.
Cannon White. Lamb He ran across the whole living room like it was a race.
It is he.
Oh, Rio! He ran around the whole living room like it was a racetrack.
Come on,
It was
Beatrix.
so cool.
She is just determined to learn how to escape.
She
does
does.
These pups are ready for homes.
Yeah, they are really getting to that age.
Rio!
So hoping Rio would add a little bit of. We want the puppy to a certain amount. We want them to have a little bit of discourse just for some opportunities to learn.
Some fights.
Not fights really, but I want them to go like a little bit too far. I want them to push the buttons so that then they can learn where the boundaries are.
I'm happy that
Some
Rio's
dis-
happy.
I need you guys to be quiet.
Yeah, you guys get Bella, come on. Yeah,
I
come on.
told her she was
Oh.
behaving and calm and was just gonna watch
Okay.
that she could be.
Yeah, you see why that one day where you went and took you had man at school and Bella was here with me and like you came home and the pups were in their
Well,
pen.
I'm trying to start something like it took us just 15 minutes to start it. But yes, I do see. Oh my goodness, Beatrix.
Beatrix is a little adventure.
Sweetie. You want your mama?
Beatrix
He wants
mama
to
is
escape.
Oh, Emma, thank you for going on our little puppy potty liner. We appreciate that.
No, don't think so.
No, yeah, right there. That's a Rio spot.
Rio?
Yeah.
Seriously, dude?
No.
Okay, Robin.
Why did Rio have to do it?
What's the matter with Robin?
He's the best boy ever.
That's.
My feeling is kind of like if they went, now they don't have to go.
Oh,
Right.
indeed. Are you
So why remove them now?
Yeah.
And they're the ones that we know don't have to go now.
Mom, Indy was trying to make a comment.
I need to pull this. Yeah, I need to pull this up off the floor so that the puppies aren't
Making comments.
saying things, or I don't want them to be blocking anybody, or Good morning, Jane.
Oh, hi.
You have a dog fest going on there.
It is.
Yeah, we're trying to teach them puppy manners through puppy language. Bradley, do not do that, please.
Yeah. It's,
Um,
who are you?
since we have a pack of dogs that we utilize our resources. We a lot of the puppies, they're going to homes that either don't have dogs or have one or two. I think one home might have three other dogs, but we would like them to enter that environment already knowing kind of some manners and how to interact with dogs, not just being comfortable with dogs. We want them to. That's why I kind of want them to misbehave a little bit, so that they know what's not acceptable when they go home and meet their brothers and sisters.
Hey, you.
So I was gonna, maybe I should have grabbed Vienna. I was trying to bring a more controversial puppy.
Mom, look, he's fine.
Bradley, put him down so that he can
Yeah,
learn.
yeah, dude.
How can I have fun with them?
Because right now we're not. We don't have them out for having fun. We have them out to
learn.
socialize. That we're trying to.
And you can get
Only
down.
dogs can speak their language, and so that's why we do this, is because we can teach them our language, but Robin can get so much further with them speaking a language they know, and so there are opportunities to be with the other dogs and
Yeah, I wonder.
and learn from them.
What do you guys?
They're gonna gain so much more
What?
in
No.
a small amount of time
What are you
than
guys going after over here?
they would have otherwise. They gain what they can't from us.
What are you guys going after? What is?
Oreo, what do you have? What does... Oh,
A spoon.
spoon.
Spoon. Hi.
Plastic spoon.
Look at this.
Who is under there?
Good doggies. You see that though? He Indy came up behind Robin, and she kind of like, and he immediately like rolled over onto his back.
Oh, good.
I was like, oh, good boy.
See, that's exactly what we want to see. That's what we
Yeah.
want them. We want these opportunities for them to, and it can happen at any time for anything. They could be chewing on her tail. They could already be playing with her. They could get in fights with each other. Like it could be anything really. Something can happen here. She's gonna come and check on it.
Rio.
Right now, it looks like she just wants to play with them.
Hey, mister, you still gotta be gentle for the puppies. They're little. They're little.
No!
He's like, but I'm a puppy still.
He's talking to him. He's gonna get himself stuck. Hey.
Puppy,
Love
stop
you.
going under the couch, please.
Puppies.
Ah!
Do we need to add them? I feel like we need someone else because there's
Are you
some
trying to
puppies over
attack
here.
me? Are you trying to attack me?
I think they're probably starting to wear down.
You're so soft.
Ready?
Well, they were up before we got them out of the pen, and they were going pretty wild.
That's not.
Hello.
Oh, I know it's not. Yeah, it's not.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Me. I'll see if any puppies are under the couches. There you are. You just emerged. And there goes Rio.
Robin dog. Hi, sweetie. I can't wait to use
Rio.
our new
Rio.
shower and doggy hair dryer on her because
Rio.
Indy's always trying to get my coffee, whether it's drip coffee or
Robin.
an iced coffee through a
Family.
straw.
Puppies. Yes.
No, oh,
No,
gosh.
Rio.
She's got to earn everything she
Come on,
gets.
Rio.
Hi, sweetie. But Robin has
Come on, puppy.
such nice fur that I'm really looking forward to using it.
There.
Hi! Rio, you're such a good boy.
How many puppies are going in the stop chewing on
You're such a good boy.
It's gonna ruin your special teeth. No, not you.
This morning we
No, you're
did a deworming across all dogs, and I was even saying to Drew,
No, you're drinking mine, right?
I am.
Yeah. It's okay. It's just like I had drank some, so I know that I didn't.
I hadn't drank any of mine,
Oh,
so
okay.
you can just drink it.
Okay.
Because I took a sip from this morning, so everybody got coffee for kittens.
Oh, okay. I was just taking a couple sips of this one because I already had it. I took a couple sips of that one.
Rio, you gotta be gentle.
It's fine. I just want to short you.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay being shorted.
Okay.
Rio, are you listening?
He's like, no, I'm playing.
Well, if you're thirsty, then go.
Beatrix is like, this is not what I wanted. Hold on, Beatrix. Let me get you. I got you. I got you back.
Oh yeah. See, they don't want to come and nap down on your lap.
Beatrix is like, I never wanted to play.
Can I drink?
That's
This
why
whole time
Beatrix-
she was trying to climb me well and go back to the pen.
We're back here.
My thing.
What dog?
I think you puppies clicked on something.
Macchiato in the living room. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your head.
No, you gotta drink it either at the dining room table or in the kitchen. Here, Mama.
Jan Robin is a supermodel. Oh,
Oh my,
thank you.
did Susie hear yet?
I'm about to check.
I wanna check.
You can check. Live on
Sue,
YouTube.
thank you so much for
For
the
this
butter.
amazing frosting.
Yeah, for the amazing buttercream frosting. So delish.
It doesn't look like
Bradley.
it.
Bradley, what is it?
Doesn't look
No. When something is delicious, how do you say it?
lish.
Delish. That's right. It's so delish.
Now that our
Oh.
moms all
No.
ran off, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I hear. No.
Oh, wait, you don't know.
I want
They're
to
slowing down,
have
so
some.
Hold the bed in. I tried to design this purposefully so that we could bring it in easily once everybody calmed.
Can I have a bed like this for real?
Why are you wet?
We can probably do that, really.
Yes! I
But-
think that I drink the wrong way and then
We can't just, produce things on demand. So
I know.
Did it
Might
spill
not be
anywhere
the
else,
right way.
Bella?
When did my shirt
I'm
get get here?
On the floor?
You know
Hey, you always
my
gotta drink
shirt's
it from
gonna get here?
the big hole, not the little hole.
they're still making it, dude.
Oh,
Here, Mama, you want your
Really,
it's gonna do.
Rio, you silly boy.
Oh, there was a light. There's a light on it.
Okay, come on.
Bradley, can you sit on that couch?
Puppies. You gotta be calm, Bella. What you need, baby?
I was just trying to bring the tray down in the normal corner.
Why are puppies back
Shit, no, let's
there?
go
Puppies.
And walk around the puppies.
Someone's here.
Hello. Hey. Nice.
You could have been helping me.
I could have been,
Ow.
but then I wouldn't have enjoyed myself so much.
Mom, look at this puppy.
Dad,
Aw,
Just-
that's a happy
just-
puppy.
just out of sight of the live.
I was pulling the tray back with one hand, and so I had limited usage of my hands.
Back
So I was just backing up.
up, girl.
That puppy is still back
Not Remy.
there.
Arabella.
Hands.
Rio.
Robin is like, this is fantastic.
Dad, this
I've been
puppy's-
missing out.
Mom, this puppy has been sleeping on a book.
Aw, who is it?
Beatrix. Beatrix. Yes, Beatrix.
Green collar?
Can I have a cookie?
No,
I
these
need
are
to,
cookies. Those are mom and dad cookies. You can have one of those other cookies though.
What other cookie?
The ones in the bag.
I'll get you on a comfortable bed. Dad, my puppies.
No,
There you go.
they have other cookies.
Rah!
Put these in the bag on the table.
Puppy breathing. First four. Dad, cuteness. Dad, look. I'm back here.
Bella, look. What'd you draw? Well, hello, Robin.
This is May May and her family.
What?
You and Dad, you and Mom,
We hope that the image has been a lot better for you guys.
her.
That's what took so long this morning.
Bam Bam.
And I popped onto the chat and tried to let you guys know that.
This is the vibe.
Oh, okay, Bella.
And I said I was putting some finishing touches together, and that was when I decided to move the live stream to
Dad.
this camera so that we weren't
Oh,
struggling with the
you
image all
have to
day.
have your drink out there.
Huh?
Because I told the other kids that they had to drink
Oh.
drinks in the
Yeah, we did
kitchen
have it. Well,
or
that was
in the
got a
dining room.
snack right now.
Well, snack, fine, that's all right, but drinks are.
Dad, can I tell you something?
What, Bradley?
Puppy breathing. First
Bella
four.
Schnellas.
Puppy cuteness. Mom, can I tell you something?
Bradley, no. No more.
Please.
No more.
Dad, are you gonna come join me?
Mm-hmm.
Auntie, oh, you're so soft. Who? Which puppy
Oh, yes.
is
Oh.
chewing on a book right now? I can't.
Oh no! It's so hard to
Not step on those.
to not like get underfoot.
Here,
The,
come on.
the puppy
Daddy,
that was
Bam
tearing
Bam.
apart at my tent was chewing on a book.
I'm gonna grab the Robin dog.
No, she's such a good.
She's gonna be in our faces when we're trying to.
Why? But I don't think he knows.
Oh, is this Beatrix over here?
Yeah.
Bam Bam.
I'm gonna hold her. Oh, you want to bring Daisy in?
No, not really.
Well, I think that's what Beatrix
See, Bam
wants.
I think
Bam is
that
red.
Beatrix is
And
just laying down over by the.
Oh, I imagine that if you put her in your lap, that she'll be
Jumbo
very
Box.
happy.
What is
Bella,
Jumbo
please
Box?
get down.
Bella.
There.
Get out there.
Box is green.
All right, Chanel, Bella, grab your iPad. Bella, you gotta listen and behave, sweetheart.
Oh, why do you have a
Yeah.
that is green? That do you know Jumbo Drops and Bam Bam?
No, Bella, listen, we're not talking about iPad stuff. We're not talking about YouTube. We're gonna talk puppies here.
Right now we're talking about puppies, you guys. That's when we say that we're going live. That's what we're talking about. We're gonna be playing with the puppies and doing puppy things.
This is puppy related.
Okay,
No.
try us.
No, Bradley.
Please.
No, not with a grin on your face.
Yeah. No, Bradley, you can tell us that.
You can tell us afterward.
It's
You are no, it's not related, Bradley. You are doing some anime thing, and you're just throwing in some puppy talk.
Please,
No, Bradley.
Mom. Okay, I'll say it.
No,
Bradley.
if you do
Say
it,
it
you're
right
upstairs. Yeah.
So it's just words.
Yeah,
Puppy
that's
words?
it's just.
From Demon Slayer. I
Okay.
made it a breathing
Oh,
chord.
okay, Bradley. Yeah.
You're so silly. I love you, Bradley.
I love you. Say that. Puppy.
Sometimes you
That's not
guys
Bradley.
can
Bradley.
frustrate me,
Stop.
but I love you to pieces.
All night.
You are-
I have just.
Right.
I thought that was Dad.
Oh.
Hang on, I gave each of the kids a kiss. Hold on. A kiss to my
Bradley.
teenager.
Bradley.
I love you.
Bella
You can
wanted
frustrate me
me
too.
to tell her. Yeah, I can.
But I always
No more. You say it again, I'm gonna take you upstairs. Oh. Hey, no, that's not appropriate.
We only have 4.
we need the scale for this. We usually when we're doing just like sort of guys, you need to be sitting down.
I fell.
Go sit on the couch.
Ow.
We usually when we're picking things like this, Bradley, I'm trying to look around you. Can you please go sit on the couch?
You can sit right.
You
Yeah.
can snuggle a puppy without sitting between me and Dad and the camera.
Hi, baby. Who are we dressed?
No, I can't.
Beatrix's mom will be so happy.
That's not good.
I know. Kelsey, when you watch this, because I know you go back and watch every little snippet of Beatrix. Beatrix, so she was over by the pillows that we have stuffed between the in the doorway to keep them from leaving. And she kept trying to crawl out of them, and finally she just laid down after giving up. She just laid down right there. I think it's because she wants Daisy. Daisy's usually in here in the mornings, and we're doing exercises with socialization, and since Daisy would disrupt that sincerely. They didn't have Daisy in here, so I think Beatrix got a little, she's very, she needs, I think she's going to very much, when you take her home, you are going to fill that void that she has, because she has such a strong, yeah, she's just so closely tight with her mom. That when she matures out of that being her mom, which is occurring between 7 and 11 weeks. It's a transition, and they turned 7 weeks old today. Happy 7 weeks, puppies.
7-week-old
Yeah.
Bradley and Bella.
This is why we remove you guys. When you ask why are we removing you, this is why, because we're trying to stop this stuff from starting. So can you sit up and prove us wrong?
Bradley, go to the other couch. I think the doggy did that, Bella.
No, there's like rip.
Yeah, see, they didn't.
There's like a.
Now we can do their weights
There's a rip.
easily.
There's a rip right here. Now.
But so Beatrix is just especially, she really and it being close to Daisy as opposed to us is not really
the doggy did it. See, those are.
Is not gonna make a difference because she has such an affinity for people as it is. They grow out of that that needing mom sort of phase where they just want to be with mom. It transitions from their mom to their owners. And that's why you'll often have a dog who kind of picks a person.
Yeah.
Those dogs are usually like Beatrix, who she really just needs her support person. Right now it's Daisy, but
yeah, you'll see right after 7 weeks. Sometimes it's earlier, sometimes it's a little bit later. But right around the 7-week mark, you'll see all the puppies. They stop identifying as a part of the litter. Okay, kids. Bradley, go over to the other couch.
No. Then you're going living room. No, take your pet.
Either you go to the couch or you go up to your room.
I choose or.
Bella, you sit on the couch. They're your toys that are over there.
Oh yeah, if they're Bella's toys, then Bella should know that. I will.
I love you, Bella.
Bradley, you're next though.
You're both misbehaving.
You have my phone. My phone's over here. It's like right here.
I want to wait for Drew because what he is going to talk about is really important, and he's got away with words with this one, and I don't have my words first thing in the morning until I've had my coffee. Oops. But I can say good morning. Oh, good morning, Stu. You made it. I know Sundays are kind of wonky with church and everything, and everybody has a different Sunday routine. Good morning, Nisho and Blue.
Come on.
And Jan P, good morning.
it's unfair for Bella to get removed from the room when you guys are both misbehaving. So
Why
come on.
don't you just go on that side?
Aw, Nisho's hiking with the live on. I echo Blue's sentiments. Be careful and do not get distracted by it, but
Help,
like my puppies.
Mom.
Love you, Bradley.
Help.
Well, Bugs, I think I said good morning to you, but good morning again, just in case.
Help.
And yes, puppies sure were energetic this morning. I am so glad that we wore them out quickly with Robin and the other dogs. Now we're going to do their weights. In fact, let me grab the scale for that.
I didn't realize the puppies were so old. I thought they were like 5 weeks old.
Yeah, it's gone by really quickly. I guess you'll see as many as possible. Oops, sorry, Shrimps.
Okay.
Pippi is really blending in right here because she's the jet black.
She's a jet black. Okay.
It's more Jenna.
Well, I mean, just right here in general.
Oh yeah.
But
Holy
yes,
smokes.
Jenna is just kind of.
Pippi does like how.
But since we have the better image, I hope people are able to actually get to see her. This is her ear right here. I don't know if you can see the white on the back of her head.
Yeah, because when I was walking in, I had to like figure out how she was laying.
Oh, Michelle and Vicky say our niece is now hooked to watching you all.
Aw.
Oh.
How old is her niece?
Yeah, how old is your niece? I'm curious. Ooh, I wonder if... See, I was trying to get Beatrix's face right here, but I wonder if we should have Emma toward the front. Oh, we can see her pretty well. I like how you chose versus her.
Yeah, somehow.
Was I taking all the ones you wanted?
Yeah, you are.
I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's totally fine.
I see that it has its limits.
I'm gonna take this last one.
I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, Stu. So the emails we've been having trouble with through their system with the form, and so we've been asking people to send us a message to his phone number. If you go to the upcoming litters page on our website, redbarncavaliers.com, the upcoming litters page, it has a paragraph in there and it says to message here and here. And those are hyperlinked to our phone numbers. The first one goes to mine, but my phone has been, if you have an iPhone, it'll be just fine. But if you don't have an iPhone, you'll have trouble with mine. And so use the second one, the one that ends in 3. If you do not have an iPhone, use the one that ends in a 3 because they're the very same number otherwise. If you have an iPhone, use the one that ends in 4. That's actually how we've been trying to determine how to split up families. So we're kind of both, because I usually just handle all the families and it's been overwhelming. And we haven't been giving families the proper attention we feel that we should be. And so we're trying to figure out a way to split the families, but let's do it that way. If you have an iPhone, you can message the 4, which is the first number. And if you have a Droid or if you have
Android or whatever.
He's not going to discriminate against iPhone users. He will accept iPhone users.
I will also
We
accept
don't
iPhone
discriminate.
users. No. I will accept anybody.
It's just that my phone has been not working well with non-iPhone. For some reason, half of my messages aren't being received. Some of them get received. It's weird.
Yeah, it's strange because it's like some of them you can send and they will receive them, or you will receive from droids like half of them, but the other half, like, they just disappear into the ether, and she doesn't even know that she's received them, or she doesn't even know if you received them.
And oftentimes a family will message me something benign that will kind of address something that I said in the message, and so I think that they received it. And it turns out there was one message I was trying to get in touch with him about FaceTime. I was trying to set that up, and in my paragraph, in my message, I talked about a few things, and they sent me a text message just referring to something about the pellets, and I had talked about the pellets and the tray, and so I thought that they had gotten my text, and it turns out that they hadn't, and that's why they didn't talk about any of the other things, when I thought it was just the rest, they just, didn't want to worry about right then, or was going to discuss later, I didn't, for whatever reason. So, if you have an iPhone, it's okay to send a message. We just ask for just a brief introduction to yourself, like who you are. Is it just you, or do you have a family, kids? Not because we're not going to screen you out for any of those reasons. It just helps us get a better understanding of
What you're looking for.
what kind of home that the shape of, we're kind of getting a picture in our heads of the home that we would be preparing the puppy for.
Yeah, because usually if you're let's say, for example, a young family where you've got 2 or 3 kids that are anywhere from grade school to high school, your house is probably going to be a little bit louder and more rambunctious than the older retired couple. And so for a young family, we are going to want to try and...
We have more Bella.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. If you have more of a Bella style, we want to try and get a puppy that's maybe a little more energetic, a little bit more, what's the word here?
Freckles.
Freckles, yeah. But what's the...
a puppy like Freckles, though, is...
extroverted. Like, you want a more extroverted puppy, a more extroverted dog, so that they are a little bit more fun stuff. Where
if you are looking for an ESA, or like if you're a family who has a child who has autism, for example, and you're looking for a dog for your child, an ESA or not, forget about the ESA thing. We know that a puppy more like Mr. Darcy or INDY would be BEATRIX, would be really, really good. Like Freckles might be a little too rambunctious. Molly maybe a little too rambunctious.
Yeah.
So those are kind of like, so that's why we kind of ask for a picture, a description, just a short introduction of who you are and what you're looking for. And then when we get your message, we immediately store your information and have it. We have a way to kind of keep track of which litters that families are looking for. Right now, we're kind of just lumping everybody as both Pom Pom and Missy, and so we're just going to notify everybody of Pom Pom's litter. And because sometimes people's minds change, but we. I don't know where I was going.
Oh no, we were just
I lost my train of thought.
no, with the ESA and stuff like that.
I was trying to tell Stu about reaching us.
Yeah, and so like Elizabeth said, the email system is not.
It's not efficient at all,
Efficient. No.
it's really difficult to organize when it's coming from Wix, and it just doesn't go translate smoothly into the iPhone,
It doesn't.
which is how we communicate with our families. Is we use iPhones and an iMac, and the website just doesn't transition smoothly. And so just having families,
We need to pull that stuff down.
so I like to have the email system for broader inquiries. When we have a specific litter available or that we're looking for families for, that's why we like you to reach us out reach out to us personally because we get emails asking if any of these puppies are available. And the thing is we begin looking for our families when the puppies are in utero. And the whole idea is that during the whole pregnancy, we're getting to know our families through these conversations. And by the time the puppies are born, we have a much better understanding of the families, and we kind of have ideas of the different families. And as the puppies are born, there have been like 4 or 5 puppies where they were born and we knew exactly which puppy that family was going to go to, and it ended up working out exactly like Della and Doug. And so there's just things that really help the whole process, because our entire goal at the end of every day is for a smooth transition into your home. On pickup day, that is our goal, is the smoothest transition. We spend the whole 8 weeks preparing them, for life, life as a therapeutic animal, but also to have just iron out as much as we could. And part of that is getting to know the families and having the families as involved as they want to be from the beginning. And families don't have to be involved in the puppies every day. Families don't even need to FaceTime necessarily especially for this litter, for them to be really close. But it really helps us to match families better. And then when we're able to begin the FaceTime and stick to the schedule, and if we're able to get the t-shirts from families before the puppies are born, that's even better, because as soon as we do reservation day, because reservation day will be at about a week old. And so if families want to send us a t-shirt, I guess, they don't know for certain. Since we're having 2 litters, I'd say it's probably safe to send us a t-shirt. We can always send it back. If you're one of those people who's going to set your alarm and send, since we're having, if you're happy with a puppy from either of the 2 litters, it'd probably be safe to send us a shirt. To have the t-shirt here early so that we can have it be part of FaceTime. And then the other thing is that we want you, especially with Pom Pom, we won't have any puppies leading up to her delivery. And so all the focus is going to be on Pom Pom. And Missy is going to be spaced out far enough that Pom Pom's puppies will have just gone home. And so it's going to be perfect. And what we want to do is let our families get to know Pom Pom, because the mom's personality really does rub off on them in that first 8 weeks. There's the whole nurture-nature debate, but they don't have a whole lot of exposure to their dads, but they're with their moms around the clock. And we just can't help but notice, Daisy's puppies all have just a little bit of sass, a little bit of spunk.
Yeah.
There's just an element of their mom's personalities in each of the puppies. And so, and a lot of times families just want to see the moms, and they're very pregnant, at the end there. And so they're really sweet, and Pom Pom especially, she's such a sweetheart. And so then we'll do I believe we're so far right now, tentatively, we'll probably do the whelping on camera. We will just kind of continue the live stream from there. And so that's why we like to have our serious families, inquire early, like when mom is pregnant, and we start looking for those families at that point, because we want you guys to be as involved as you can be from day one. And we at first they were kind of like, oh, well, we'll turn on Cindy can vouch for this, we'll turn on the stream at 4 weeks old when they start getting interesting. And Cindy was the first one to tell us, I would watch earlier than that.
I would love to watch them when they're just lying around.
And so we started our channel, or we had already started our channel, but we stared we started live streaming at like 2 weeks old, and she was like, I would watch earlier than that. And then we just started live streaming when they were, I think it was like their second day. Missy's litter last summer. We started it the second day, but we kept it muted all the time. And most people know the backstory on that, but now it's kind of evolved into a really nice thing for families where they see the mom, they see the dad, they see mom pregnant, and they see them live on TV, on their phone, however they're able to view them, every day, whenever they want. And so that's why we like to get our families ahead of time. And so that's also why reaching out to us via phone number, via text message is easiest. Don't call us. We ask you please not to call us, because to take a phone call, usually like if somebody calls me right now, I had somebody call a little bit ago, we can't usually, it's hard to always be able to just drop everything and do a phone call.
Do a phone call.
And so, and then if we don't have a message left, it's just hard to save information. Whereas if you send us a text message, we can just immediately save your name as, who you are, and whatever indication we're using as a pom-pom Missy litter. And then we also have all of your, the intro you gave us. We'll take a screenshot so that we have your name, and then, who you are. And so we can already start getting into our brains, who Stu is, what he's looking for. And it's just kind of a system we've just come up with. And so that's why we ask these serious inquiries only, please. If you're just looking, then by all means email redbarncavaliers@gmail.com will be the best way, but we will get it through the forum too.
Yeah, but if you're dead set on having,
if you want one of our puppies,
a Red Barn Cavalier puppy,
and but about the brief introduction, we will still do a phone call with you. It's not that we're against doing phone calls, it's that for initial contact, to talk to a family on being cold called is really difficult, because if we already know who you are and we're called, like we have a phone appointment, like when we'll often do with families is they'll text us, who they are, what they're looking for, and we save it, and then we'll message them, about the process and what it's all involved in. And some families decide that they don't want to, or they change their minds, or whatever reason.
They decided to go with another breeder.
A lot of people have been asking about pricing, and so we kind of usually we don't post that stuff, but we the pricing for a healthy Cavalier puppy that is being raised properly, and by that I mean that the breeder is has done all of the follows the gold standard rules. They're not a backyard breeder. They're not just jumping on the COVID puppy train. They've invested in good dogs. They're always evolving their program. They're that sort of thing. A reputable breeder, but not a show breeder. A reputable breeder that breeds pets. The average price range you're going to find is about, I looked it up actually most recently on Google, is $2,000 to $3,500, or $2,000 to $4,500. And the prices for our puppies, when about a year ago, all of our puppies were just a flat. So a lot of breeders charge about a $500 premium on females. We never believed in that practice, and so we don't charge extra for females. We feel it's kind of predatory. It's already hard to find a female in the first place. And the reason we feel that way is because the whole issue is usually quoted as like a supply and demand thing, but when it comes to Cavalier puppies, there is no supply and demand issue because we're never able to meet the supply. We just aren't. And we don't want to screen families out by raising the price. Like that's just, that's not the right screen. We don't want to, we can have a wonderful family that we might screen out because it just exceeds their budget right now or for what they saved or whatever. And for a family who maybe was not as great of a family but had the money, you know. So all of our puppies are the same price, males and females
At 2,500.
at 2,500. And originally we had small price differences. Daisy has really good champion lines, and so we paid quite a bit more for her. And so her litters have been $3,000. They've been an extra $500. And then the other one was Missy's litters. Missy, her breeder did not. She had an issue with registering the litter of puppies. She either didn't get it on time and then never got the papers to us. There's some issue. And so we're unable to paper her litters. And we originally gave a discount of $500, like up through last summer's litter, up until all of her litters has been $2,000. And so in this year since, we've had some time to reflect. You know, like text time kind of does that to us. And we kind of feel like at the end of the day, you know, we paid what we paid for Daisy because she's a wonderful dog. I mean, she's a fantastic dog, even if we weren't using her for ESA dogs and or ESA puppies. But we chose to pay that price, and there's no reason to pass it on to you guys because we're raising them all the same. Everybody, no matter their champion grandparents that we paid, that the breeder was charging us extra for, has no bearing on how they're being raised here today and going home to you guys tomorrow. And so we feel it's kind of unfair. And so after this litter, and like we were basically starting with Missy's litter this summer and going forward, all of our litters are just going to be all the same price at $2,500. So that's we've seen breeders do weird things where there's a good dog listing site that it's not a bad one, but a good puppy listing website that's reputable. I don't want to name it, but there are breeders on there that will change the whole litter will be, each puppy will be a different price, and it'll be like $34.95 and $37.95 and $39.95 and $41.95 and $38.95. And I can only assume that they're doing it by like their judgment of who they think is going to be most popular. And another thing we've learned is that everybody's idea of cute is very different. We have been really, really surprised at what some people have found really, really cute. And we've been really surprised at what some people didn't find cute at all. We've had some really beautiful puppies that some people just were kind of meh about. And so appearance-wise. So that's kind of our... you know, I know there's like a little bit of like a cloud of, you know, how much are these puppies? And families don't necessarily what was I going to say? We just we don't want to be predatory in pricing. We didn't know how puppies were priced in the first place, and so once we kind of figured out how they were priced, then we did our own evaluation. And that was when we came up with the figure of 2,500 as a median figure for all of our moms. We just we feel like we're kind of it's a little hypocritical to charge extra on Daisy's litters. And then the thing about the discount on Missy's puppies is that the reason we were giving the $500 discount was because we weren't able to paper her puppies. And the thing about papers is they're another data point that you can use to assess a breeder. But the puppies that are sold at Petland back in 1995 and even 2 years ago, they all came with AKC registered papers. They can be papered, and it doesn't mean they have any other anything else to say that there's anything good about their health or the way they were raised. And because there was such a boom of the pet stores and the puppy sales with the papers, so that was the big thing. I remember walking through pet stores and they would be like, "Our puppies come with papers." All of those puppies entered that gene pool of papered dogs that may or may not be bred, and so among the AKC papered dogs are dogs that have been bred from puppy mills. And so papers, kind of, it depends. That's why you always take into account, it's just a data point. You take into account all the other data points. There's probably half of our families don't even care about the papers. I like to liken them to a birth certificate because they're really nice to have. It's not expensive, and what is kind of expensive is if you add the pedigree option, but because it's so expensive, we just get so it's either $15 for each of our families to get one of their own, or it's $15 for us to get one for all the families. And so we just pay the $15 so that we can get you guys each a copy of their pedigree. And then to register them, I think it's $18. And so it's a small fee, and it's really nice. It is nice to have that certificate. And it has their whelp date, their mom, their dad, their breed, their color. It's like a birth certificate. And when we get our office done, we're working on slowly converting our son's room to Matthew's room to our business office, and we're gonna frame all of our dogs' certificates and pedigrees. It'll be a lot easier to find them when I need them. But it's by no means necessary to register them. But it's just nice to have. And it's nice to know that your dog is papered. It's just, I just think it's kind of comes from, the knowledge that a lot of dogs that are papered are healthy, purebred dogs. The thing about puppy mills is, I know how
I'm sorry, I'm just feeding the dogs. I'll be right back.
Okay. I know how disorganized I feel when I register each litter of puppies, and I'm looking for. You think I'd have? I almost have the dad's numbers memorized, but I don't have the mom's, and so I'll be looking for their certificates so I can copy down the number onto the registration form, and I can see how easy it could be to mess that up. But I can also see how easy it could be to say, oh, instead of 5 puppies, we had 10 puppies or 9 puppies or whatever. And somebody as shady as somebody running a puppy mill, I just really question not the authenticity of the papers and the dogs themselves, but how accurate the lines that are on those pedigrees, how accurate they really are. Because how sure, I mean, I know we have two sires. We have two sires, okay? And so just those two sires alone, when we keep them separated, it's a lot of work. And when we have any of our moms in heat, it's a lot of work. But we need to do it so that we know that you can have multiple dads in a litter, and we need to know that it is just Spike's litter, or it's just Macchiato's litter. And we don't want them to have an opportunity to have two dads in the litter. And in a puppy mill, they just want the moms pregnant. And so I don't know how worried they are about those papers being very accurate. And so I've just never really trusted those ones. And I've always wondered how they kept track of that in such a disorganized mess. And so, and after just keeping straight our 2 studs and 5 breeding females. Hi, Daisy Doodle. I can't imagine how they possibly kept it all straight. Let me reopen the live chat. How they kept it all straight and kept it accurate. Because with that many dogs that those people had, or have, they're still puppy mills, but with how many dogs they usually have, I just can't imagine that they are able to just keep all that straight. Like, oh yeah, because we name our puppies, we label them, we label them, we put collars on them to identify them right away. And in puppy mills, they don't have anybody identified, and the dogs are all the same color. And so I just have a lot of questions. So oh, Jean, yeah, I've heard that, how they just stand on the wires because they usually stack the crates and then they don't have hands, and so they just feel the wire and thank you, Valerie. Thank you. We're good. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. Aw, Stu, thank you. Stu said that we have the most beautiful, cutest puppies on the internet. Oh, Melissa, thank you for that feedback. It helps. Because I'm just assuming when we talk about families, getting the families involved before puppies are born, I'm just kind of assuming like what I would like when we got our dogs. When we get our dogs, and we're gonna have another. Didn't get more. It's never been something where it was just like once we reserved them, we got a photo if we asked. But I mean, I also didn't have any expectations either going in. I just knew that like when we got Missy, we got 3 pictures, I think. Like 3 pictures in the same sort of situation. And we just went and picked her up when she was 8 weeks. Like that was, Drew went and stopped at the breeders to make sure that like everything was kosher, but like other than that, everything was just done over the phone, and we didn't get any sort of media like no messages or no photos, videos. I think I even asked her once for a photo or a video, like update, like a more recent picture or video, and she said she'd get me one like when she got home, and then I never heard back. And so not everybody was that. Daisy's breeder was quite a bit better. She was more, and she kept us kind of in the loop. She would reach out to us about once a week with just a more general update, like with their current weight. Same they. With Daisy's current weight. And like just things that they were doing. Daisy Doodle, no, don't go piddle. No, don't go piddle. You don't go piddle there. Why do you guys go like to piddle right here? Go piddle here. Drew, are you coming back? Puppies. I need to find the paper towels. We gotta get their weights. Beatrix. Come on, Daisy. We gotta do their weights, sweetie. Hey, Drew. Oh, wait, that's right. He was feeding the dogs. I think this cute bowl makes an equally good.
Wing.
Oh my goodness, this is quite the prison break.
I know they all like.
Good Lord.
You got up, and Daisy followed you, and
They figured out how to get out.
they're like, "Hey, escape time." Okay,
Let's see if I
Daisy,
could
come on.
move the camera closer for
You go, my Daisy.
weights.
I'm gonna go. Have your
Well, they're gonna follow. Hey, don't hang on. Hang on. Let me like just get.
No. Okay, guys. Okay, fine. Here. Come on. Go follow mom. Follow mom. Go follow your mama.
Good doggies. Aw, you're so sweet, Daisy.
Hi. Hi, you. Hi, you. Mr. McDarcy.
He's growling at her.
Hush. Go eat your food.
Daisy, where are you going? All right, puppy doodles. Well, think about it. Bella is always throwing all the toys in the dog bed, and they'll just follow them. It actually works. Oh shoot! I never got the thing.
Wait a minute. Not you, Stinky. Not you, Stinky. Hey, who's under there? Indy.
This is the one I used last week when I did not have their good girl, Pippi.
Good girl,
I was
Pippi.
disappointed because like 3 puppies came over here to potty.
Good
They're
girl.
crazy.
Indy.
What?
No, I did not say Daisy. I said Indy. I said Indy. Indy.
That's Missy that you guys hear.
No, that's Pom Pom. Or not Pom, Paris.
Paris.
Her bear. The Paris Barris. No, no, Daisy, no. The firstborn.
Come on, Pippi.
Indy was the firstborn, right?
Yeah, because
Because we were like, oh, one of them.
no. I think Jenna was first, and that's when we were.
I thought the boys bookended it.
Oh, maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah,
We had a lot going on,
Yeah,
and we were so sleep deprived because we were
Remy.
like 3.5 weeks into Remy. That's why we don't really like to overlap litters. It's just that we can't really control their cycles. And we're really happy that Pom Pom. So her puppies are due June 16th, and based on the timing of Missy's heat cycle, she's starting her heat cycle right now, and she won't be fertile for maybe like a week and a half still. And so we will be able to do Pom Pom's litter and hopefully be able to send them home before we have Missy's litter. And so that'll be really nice that we can focus 100% on Pom Pom families. If she has 6 puppies and then Missy has 6 puppies, it's just when we have 12 families, it's nearly impossible to give each family the attention that we really want to. And so we're just really happy with how the timing of Pom Pom and Missy are working out. And then we'll have a couple of weeks in between Daisy's puppies and Pom Pom, so that will be another advantage. I hope the picture is better for you guys. It looks better on my end. But I moved to the computer and we're using Michelle and Vicky's camera. Thank you, Michelle and Vicky, because you guys pulled through for us today. Our camera, the picture has been really blurry for the last few days because our internet blows. And
ready?
Yeah, I just want to grab my coffee. I want to say hi to anybody new.
Wait a minute. There's one. There's that other one. Hey, Jenna, Mr. Darcy, why are you guys practicing jujitsu? Huh?
Stu, I think Jean was talking. So when for anybody who doesn't know, but Stu is asking, what do you mean, Jean? And Jean had said some puppy mill dogs never feel the ground under their feet. And what she's talking about is a lot of puppy mills, in order to accommodate their mass quantity of dogs, they will stack the crates, and they don't want to in order to maintain the most cleanliness in their most efficient manner, in their terms, is to not use the trays that go in the bottom of the crates, because that way they're pooping their feces and their urine, it just falls straight down and they don't have to like scoop it or anything. And so the dogs that are on the very bottom, they might have the ground, but they're getting pooped and peed on from all the dogs above. And the dogs that are above are all, like Jean said, just walking on wires.
I think that even though
and the bottoms of the crates are like have the least wiring.
I think that the bottom crates, they actually elevate them, so it's just like you get a pile of everything underneath, like every.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Well, they stack them like 4 or 5 high.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and Valerie, you saved our carpet from my coffee. Thank you, Drew. Valerie, I was looking at the chat and Valerie LaPlante. She said coffee, and so I was just like right along, and
like
turned and saw my coffee on its side.
Yeah, nice. Thank you, Valerie. All right, ready? Oh, dang it.
Yeah, I just wanted to put my hair up because it's so frizzy.
Your hair's not frizzy.
Yes.
Hello, indie boy.
I can't wait for Drew to finish the shower so that we can wash our dogs and use our fancy schmancy dryer.
Fancy schmancy. Ooh, that's so fancy.
because their fur is
Oh,
just
my.
so. Oh dang it! I don't have a hair tie.
Oh no, that's odd.
Oh wait, Bella had a one of those
Fuzzy ones.
one of those phone cord looking ones down here. Here it is. I heard these are amazing.
Let's see, Mr. Indy. I'm really curious what Indy is.
Oh, hang on. Let's read his weight from
Oh,
last
yeah.
week first. Come on, you know the routine.
I know. Come on, do it. He is. Before someone chews on it. Oh wow! So he was 2 pounds 15 ounces last week.
Okay, and so what is he now?
Indy. So from 215 to 3 pounds 4 ounces.
All right, yeah.
That's
They
good.
kind of so when they get like 7, 8 weeks old, they're half pound a week. It starts to slow a little bit. Because Cavaliers they only reach, and Daisy's especially. Daisy's 10 pounds at her adult weight, and so by like 6, 7 weeks old, their weight starts to slow. Or the weight gain starts to slow.
3 pounds 4 ounces.
So nobody get concerned if suddenly they don't seem to be gaining as fast.
Yeah.
Cavaliers are lightweight to begin with.
Here, lightweight. Okay, it is.
I'm gonna do Pippi.
Pippi.
Pippi, she was 3
Wait,
pounds.
that's not Pippi. Pippi.
I've done this so many times in like the last week.
Pippi.
Pippi,
Pippi.
where art thou?
She's underneath. Pippi, come on.
Pippi, she's underneath Pippi.
She's on
Pippi.
the couch. Pippi.
Pippi, you have to FaceTime your mom and dad. We need to call your mom and dad.
Yeah, we're gonna call your mom and daddy. You've been.
She's under there like snuggling a toy.
Come on, Pippi. Come on. Come on.
Pippi.
Come on, Pippi. Good girl. That's a good girl, Pippi. We've got a good girl coming to your name. Yes, good girl. All right. So
Eventually,
what was she before?
3 pounds 6 ounces.
3 pounds 6 ounces. Going to 3 pounds 10
3
ounces.
pounds 10 ounces.
Good girl, Pippi. Pippi.
Beautiful. These are really good weights for Daisy puppies.
Yeah.
All the dogs are like, we know there's exciting stuff going on. Valerie says, you're welcome. I remember you being devastated when it spilled last week.
Yeah. Park. Who's next?
When will we try the puppy shower? And who will be the first?
Ooh.
Emma's next. She was 2 pounds 12 ounces. Emma, Miss Emma, Miss Emma. Where is she?
Emma. Hi, you.
We'll have to. I'm not sure who will get the first shower. It's like the first shower and the blow dry because it's that blow dryer that's gonna make their fur really fancy.
But nice. What was Emma?
She was 2 pounds 12 ounces.
2 pounds 12 ounces. Oops.
But the hair dryer, like it really fluffs up their fur.
3 pounds 1 ounce. 3 pounds 1 ounce. Good girl. Crested the 3 pound mark. Good job. Good girl. Who is that? Hush, Missy.
I told you it was Missy. You didn't
Well,
believe me.
I mean, it was Paris before,
All
too.
right, next we got Miss Jenna, and
Jenna.
she was 2 pounds 12 ounces.
2 pounds 12 ounces. Miss Jenna. 2 pounds 12 going to. Oh, yeah, she's way. Oh, 3 pounds 1 ounce. Her. And
Yeah, everybody's low to like 4 ounces growth this week. And see, that's why watching trends is important. You want to, and establishing the baseline, and you'll see us right at birth, trying to, even before they nurse, we try to get we try to establish that first weight to start getting a trend going. So we have something to compare to. 3 pounds 1 ounce.
Yep, 3 pounds 1 ounce.
All right, Beatrix, 2 pounds 8 ounces last week.
2 pounds 8. Was she the lowest?
Her and
Emma.
yes.
Or Emma. Hi. Okay, ready? Here we go. Let's see what you're at. Oh. 2 pounds 11 ounces.
Oh, I think it's sweet, and I know Kelsey's gonna love it.
Yeah, because she's a sweet little thing. Yes, you are.
She's just always been petite, and I think that Kelsey's gonna like her.
Oh my.
She's gonna really like her.
You're her sweetness.
Oh, you were. She's got such a.
Cute.
She's got such like a doll face. You guys are all so pretty.
And now, Mr. Darcy, Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy.
Your mom's watching. You might want to. Mr. Darcy.
Hey.
He's like, I found tissue
I
paper.
find tissue paper. It's so much fun. Darcy.
Hey guys, come help me.
Darcy. Mr.
Ooh,
Darcy.
Emma, good job. Mr. Darcy. All right, no wait.
Like, I got it.
Did you guys see that? Oh my god, that was so funny.
What was he?
I don't think the camera was able to pick up any of
See
that.
that?
He was 3 pounds 3 ounces.
Yeah. Oh goodness. 3 pounds 9 ounces.
3 pounds 9 ounces.
He gained 6 ounces.
Yeah, good job.
Good job, Mr. Darcy. Big boy.
No, Pippi remains the biggest. Followed by him.
Followed by him. Hey there. That's not for doggies to play with. Sorry, little Miss Beatrix. Sorry. I know. It's awfully
Missy's like,
fun.
I want to come back and play. Maybe Missy will come in. Maybe she wants to come in.
And do some
do some-
regulating.
Yeah, she wants to come regulate.
Your regulator. Regulator, Missy. Oh boy.
Missy.
Come on, Missy. Come on, Missy. Come on, Missy. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Oh no. Panting Missy.
I'm so excited for her to have Litter again. She's such a good mom. Missy's a seasoned mom, and so she's just really, really good at momming.
She's a pro. Who is that? Is that? Oh, that's Robin. Oh, poor Robin.
Yeah, 'cause she knows the fun that goes on in here.
Yeah. Oh. Hey. Who's going? Oh.
Oh, you found a good toy. I shook this out on the porch
Oh, did you?
this morning. Yeah, and so this is all today.
That's all. Oh my goodness. All these crazy puppies.
Hi, Mr. Dog. We've got lots of play and running space for them. Missy's like, I want this bed.
Good boy.
Good boy, Indy.
Good boy, Indy. Good boy. Oh, see, regular.
Yay! This is exactly what we need. That's what this time is for. You're a good girl, Missy.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
She's getting affectionate because she's going into heat, and that's just one of like their personality changes. Missy's not.
Beatrix.
She's
Beatrix, come on.
Beatrix.
Come on.
I
She's
think
like,
she's a little nervous for
with
the
the
dominant personality.
Indy.
Sorry, we got just.
Come on, Indy. Indy.
Oh. And see, she'll keep playing with them, and she'll let them know when they're going too far, and just like, and have them back off, and then she's just. Whereas other dogs kind of get into like kind of other dogs are like some of our other dogs will pout and almost like hold grudges until they get over it a couple minutes later. Missy, stay in here. Yeah, you're staying here. Beatrix is nervous. Let's let her be, okay? You're a good girl, Missy. Yes, you are. In fact, I'm gonna move from spot. No. No. I want my toes, thank you. Jenna! Bring it over here, Jenna! Jenna! Can I see? Jenna! Jenna, can I see? You are Jenna, right? Jenna! She's playing. She found one of Bella's gloves, and so she's playing with one of Bella's gloves. And it's really cute because she's shaking it with her head. Jenna! Your dad would love to see. Unfortunately, guilt trips don't work on dogs. Missy. Good girl, Missy dog. What's up, sweetie? What's up? How do your teeth look? Clean your teeth. Puppies! Puppies! Indy, I see you chewing on our couch. Oh man, you are really chewing up our couch. The puppies
I saw a little.
got a hole
Oh no,
on the couch.
there's a hole there.
Well, they pulled off this piece.
Oh, that's new then.
Yeah.
Daddy will go get the stapler. And
Daddy
flip it
can
over.
fix anything.
Daddy can fix anything.
I was when the picture was all blurry yesterday, I was trying to share with you guys how much I love what I like. So one of the things that just made me fall in love with him was how he can fix anything. And I say anything because he doesn't have to have specific knowledge about something specific. He can examine it on its own and like evaluate it and assess it and diagnose it. And he'll just say, oh, I got to go to the store and grab 3 parts and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And it'll be good to go. And he will take things, if he has to fix something, he'll take it a couple layers deeper than it needs to go to make sure there's no further problems, because oftentimes then he'll run into something else that he'll have to fix. And
Sometimes
so
that drives you crazy.
sometimes it does drive me crazy because it takes forever. But
Do it right.
what I love though is that I can trust that like if something needs fixing, it's going to be done right. And I trust him to do it more than anybody else. And I know that he's not going to be comfortable with his children sleeping or being driven in or, anything with something that has not been fixed properly. And we've talked about how this house, when we bought it, has been, it has had a lot of problems, and luckily Drew's been able to fix almost all of them on his own. But what's been interesting, and it's been a nice little life lesson for the kids, is almost all the problems it's had were because when it was done the first time, it wasn't done properly, or it wasn't done with like the right tools, like shortcuts were taken. Well, I guess that falls under properly. It wasn't done properly, unless you could probably explain better. But
that was the whole good enough.
Yeah, we joke about this house. Everything that the previous owner would just kind of put things together and just kind of slap some tape on it and say, call it good enough.
Good enough. Yeah, so that's
everything.
That's the joke, wasn't it, for us?
The running joke about our house is that it's just good enough.
Good enough.
Just good enough. It's just good enough for you guys. Yeah, it is. It's perfect. It's more than good enough.
Yeah, for the
no, there's a tagline. More than good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Anybody who knew us would be like, oh,
our dogs are better than good enough.
You're such a good boy.
Kind of like the fireplace. God, that thing was.
Oh my god, I know.
That thing
Our house did not come with a stove. That was one of the things we fixed.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that Drew fixed. Oh, and that's another thing that makes him awesome is he can fix almost anything. But if there's something he genuinely doesn't know, he is very humble. Well, it's not gonna be humble if you say it.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm comfortable in saying I can't do this.
I was gonna say, like he's humble enough, and he's more comfortable finding somebody who knows about that specific system, or we have a geothermal heating cooling system, and that thing has been the source of nightmares.
Yes, indeed.
And so there's certain things that he can mess with and dink with, and then the other things where he's just got to call. And so there's, I know there's a lot of running jokes about men being stubborn and not asking for help and
directions.
Yeah, for somebody who is very well versed, like mechanically and technically, and is good with his hands, with that sort of stuff.
Love you.
I'm really proud of him for also being able to admit when he's not going to be able to fix it, and when it is going to cost him money, because I can only imagine that's a difficult conversation to have, to be like, hey, baby, I'm not going to be able to fix that with just the cost of parts. We are going to have to file a claim.
Or we're going to have to have someone come and do it. Yeah. Wait, where'd Missy go?
She just
Oh, Missy!
Missy, come back. She's right here.
Oh. Hey. Oh, you know what? You think these guys are hungry?
Oh yeah. Hold on, I'll just grab some food.
So I've got their food in the tray. It's on the island, or in their dish. It just doesn't have any water. I don't know. Do you want?
Oh, I wasn't doing it.
Okay, yeah. It's the last week, so they can just do dry food. It's time for dry doggy food. It's time for dry kibbles. Yes, dry kibbles. Your big duckies. Yeah, aren't you? Mwah. Big duckies. It's time. Oh, that's wet. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Why on earth was it put anywhere it was?
I don't know. Where was it?
On the kitchen floor.
Oh, I put it in there just to let the other dogs clean it up.
Well, I think that's not what they did.
This one. Yeah, that one.
All right, I'll just give them the food bowl.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
I'm gonna order another snuffle mound.
Oh, they are. Geez, it's so funny. Are they looking for the water? I think that's what they're.
Yeah, they're probably like, wait, there's usually water in here.
Yeah. Usually. Oh. Huh. I love watching them munch on there, and like they grab a mouthful of kibble and then they run to their little spot.
Yeah. And they break it into little bits, and then they'll have them on the floor like as a meal in front of them, and then they'll start picking up the bits.
JENNA playing for INDY. Man, like usually there's like one puppy in a litter
that doesn't want to.
Well, but no, there's just one that you're kind of like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you're definitely not my favorite.
There's definitely usually a puppy in many litters. I'd say probably like half, where I look at the puppy and I'm just like, I hope that we're able to find a family for you.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Because we'll have a puppy here or there that has a great personality, but is just, in that first 8 weeks is not very pleasing to the eye. And they grow out of it, and I've seen some of our
Pluto's like that.
Some of our ugly puppies turn into beautiful dogs.
Yeah, the whole ugly duckling scenario. But Pluto was that way.
Yeah,
where
we
were
like, oh my god, his forehead is huge.
Yeah, we're never gonna be able to find a family for him. And then his family got him a few weeks later. Like we had him.
And they love him.
Yeah.
Pieces.
And he turned out.
They got him a few. They kind of saw his listing when we had updated it when he was older, and so he didn't have quite as goofy a looking. He'd grown into himself a little tiny bit, but we were still concerned.
I wonder how he's doing.
You remember that? Like my anxiety was out of control
Your
because
anxiety was,
like the puppies were getting older and older, and we still didn't have a family. And
Pluto, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they got him at like what 6 or 7 weeks, or they put them under the.
That was back. We didn't search for families during pregnancy back then. We didn't even do ad listings. We just would wait until they were born, and we would raise them a little bit, and then we would kind of. I think we did put out a listing or put on our website that we have these puppies that are kind of up and coming. And then that's when we would start FaceTime, and then that evolved, of course.
Oh.
Now the puppies are always visible.
The puppies are always visible from birth. Oh, you silly. But where I was going with that was with Remy's litter and this litter, they're all like there's not one here that I wouldn't be like, oh, I would like to keep you. Like usually there's always that one where you're just like, I would like for you to go.
Oh, that's funny.
You guys are.
This is Daisy's best litter.
Yeah.
Because no one dog is like a superstar. They're just all collectively fantastic.
They're all like Daisy's first litter. they're. I mean, Daisy has really good puppies. She always has really awesome puppies.
She does.
Oh goodness.
Hey Diana, good morning or good afternoon.
Is it good afternoon already? Oh, it's
For Diana, yeah, it's well for
Good.
Diana.
Is it almost evening?
She's in Italy.
Oh, so it is evening. Yeah, it's like almost 6 o'clock their time. Good evening. Good evening. Anybody else new?
Just Diana. Sue is still on.
Ah, Sue. Listen to you guys munch away. I'm so proud of you.
They're such good puppies. They do their weight checks. They oh, let me close this so there's not so much.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to keep that shut to
So it's not quite so bright.
yeah, it washes everything out. It just reflects off of our pieces.
Oh, man, I had to trim up my facial hair.
And were you trying to disguise your facial?
Uh-oh.
Oh, did you turn off this light switch?
I did. Oh, May's out there.
Yeah, she's been really enjoying going outside and just hanging out.
She said that she really likes the grass being so tall.
Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe since she likes it so much.
Oh, I wanted to bring Pom Pom in here
Ooh.
so you guys could see Pom Pom since she's due in.
I just felt her.
You can feel puppies now. You can
You
feel
feel
the
the-
little lumps, just like when we found out when we suspected Daisy was
Daisy,
pregnant.
yeah.
Those little like
Yeah.
raisins.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yep.
felt them too?
Yeah, I felt her like uterus. I could feel her uterus getting big.
Mommy.
Mommy.
And this time she wants to come.
Oh, mommy, pommy.
Mommy, mommy.
Mommy, pommy. Yep. Missy dog. Goodness sakes. Hi, mommy, pommy.
Mommy, pommy. Did you see her lady bits recently? They,
I-
like, exploded.
Yeah, they're quite inflated.
So here's Pom Pom. Oh, and someone asked who's probably going to get the first bath. Pom Pom will probably get the first bath because
Yeah.
we'll want to get her
Looking pretty.
cleaned up before she has her puppies. I mean, she'll get 50 when she's
Oh, my goodness.
delivering puppies, but we want to wash off the outside, the germs, all that stuff.
My pretty girl. Like, look at that. Like,
She's so affectionate when she's pregnant.
oh, she
Um,
could not get any closer.
between like 1 and 4 weeks, they don't even look pregnant. If you wouldn't know better, if you didn't know where to look, but they have almost no belly. We can feel like just a little lump, just a little baby bump.
Why do you love me so much? I
Yeah.
don't get it.
She loves everybody.
It's like she wants to be inside me. Here. I can't wait to see your puppies. I can't wait to see your puppies. Yes, mommy, mommy. You want me to hold you?
And so, but between now and like the next week and a half, 2 weeks, her belly will really explode. She's due June 16th.
Hey.
You're gonna go eat.
Does this feel good? Does this feel good? Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see her puppies.
I know. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped to see her and Makia's puppies. Like, I can't even begin to.
See, I feel like Remy, like they're both big, and she's very elegant.
Yeah, she's
Her
very.
fur has such an elegant look to it. I can't wait to shower her and dry her.
She's petite and like her proportions are awesome.
Hush.
Like her head, her shoulders, her chest, her waist, like everything.
Probably forgot his charger.
I know, I saw that.
I'm gonna use it though.
Ow. It's okay. It's okay. Just yummy.
It's okay, remembers.
Hi, beautiful. Yeah.
Michelle M says, "Can't wait to see Pumpkin's puppies."
Yeah. You and me both, Michelle. And I know Elizabeth is excited too.
Nisho is on.
Nisho!
Hey, Nisho.
Hello.
I know you were on earlier, but I hadn't seen you for a minute, so.
Alright.
Oh, Bradley, I see why he's asking us for a charger.
Flip it over. Oh wait, which one are you plugging into? At the bottom. Oh, you mean
Who is barking? You know, we talk about how our dogs don't bark, and then during the live, they just bark and bark and bark and bark.
yeah.
But when things are normal, when we're just like going about our normal day, when they know that we're not taught because part of the issue is they know that they hear us talking to somebody and they know that the puppies are out. But when things are just business as usual,
They're pretty quiet.
for having 10 dogs and 6 puppies, they're really quiet, and we have a surprisingly small amount of fur
Yeah, if
for how little we comparatively vacuum. Because we should probably vacuum a lot more than we do, but we truthfully we don't really need to.
yeah,
And so
not that bad. So growing up, my family always had labs and golden retrievers, and we had fur and shed everywhere all the time. And for having 10 Cavaliers, there is not nearly a tenth of the fur that we had when we had 1 golden retriever and 1 lab. It's just, yeah.
Jenna.
I love the fact that they hold their fur so much better. Jenna, you're gonna pull that box over on yourself. Whack!
Well, and
Hey, pause out, please. Pause out of the
So-
dish.
some people have Cavaliers that have the really heavy, thick coats, like kind of like Robins,
Oh yeah.
that shed like crazy. Now we have Robin, she still doesn't shed like crazy, so I'm thinking maybe we just keep up a good routine.
I think it's also food related.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, it could be so many things,
Yeah.
but she's so sweet. I love her. I was gonna say, some people have those dogs that shed a whole lot, but in large part, I think a lot of it is due to the fact that Cavaliers don't have an undercoat like most dogs do. So most dogs have an undercoat that grows in ahead of winter that then sheds going into spring. And Cavaliers don't have an undercoat that grows in. And so they shed their normal fur, like normal fur is shed, but they don't have that seasonal shed that most dogs do.
It's just like you know, when you brush your hair and you always lose, what is it, like 100 or 200 follicles a day or something like that. They do the same thing where they lose some follicles, and so that's the stuff that we usually have to keep up with. But it's not nearly as bad as a winter coat that's being shed at springtime and you're just brushing them.
Only 3 weeks. Yeah.
Oh god, that was so nasty when you're growing up.
And they're such good dogs.
But Grandma Sandy always kept the house very
Spotless,
clean.
I'm sure.
Yeah, she was always very good about keeping the house clean when I was not helping very much. Grandma Sandy, if you're watching.
Pause my phone in the eye.
Oh,
Grandma Sandy, if you're watching, we love you.
we love you. Did you see the message Grandma Sandy sent?
No.
Oh my gosh! Look, yeah. I got that right as I was going to my speeding class.
Are you sure it was sent to me too?
Yeah, it should have been. They were.
Do you have your phone?
What the heck? I'm going- Are you not receiving her messages now? Here, Pom Pom, you go over here with her. Should have been you, me, and my mom. Oh goodness, stop.
I don't have it.
Oh wait, you know what? I'm sorry, I should call.
Oh, so tell me about the phone call.
No, I didn't. She left me a voicemail saying that she.
They've only they haven't gotten everything yet either.
Oh, they haven't?
No.
Because she said that she tried to call yours and wanted to leave a voicemail, but it said your voicemail box was full.
Oh shoot.
So you might need to start deleting some voicemails. Oh my. Pom Pom. Wait, where'd Pom Pom go? Pom Pom. Pom Pom. Oh. Pom Pom, where'd you go, sweetie? Oh, and I haven't listened to it, so we can listen to it together. Hush. Pom Pom.
Pom Pom.
Pom Pom.
Oh,
there
she's
you are. Oh, good girl.
Okay. My voicemail should be cleared up a little bit now. I just don't want to delete any families, that's all. And this is why it's really difficult if you call us. It is so hard to keep track of it because I see that I have a voicemail from somebody, but when it's not entered into my phone, it's just a phone number and it's a voicemail, and it's hard to get through them efficiently. And when we had fewer families, it was not a big deal. But now that we have more families, it's just a lot easier to be able to include you in the upcoming letters if we're able to get your information down easily.
Pom Pom was in on our bed, like she knows that.
I told you we needed to start bringing her in.
Yeah, we do.
We've got a whole bunch of voicemails from what I think is families.
Oh snap! So we gotta go through and listen.
Yeah,
to
we gotta go through and listen to them all. But that's why I'm emphasizing that this is how it gets lost. Because we received some of them, and there's 5. I remember some of those calls coming through, and when we can't take them, which we usually can't, and it goes to voicemail. Families, I know it feels like okay, I called, left a voicemail, but it's just really hard for us to go back and, or I should say it's hard. It's not hard. It's difficult to schedule in among the other things we're doing. When a text is just so much easier to reference when we're trying to keep families straight. And
You know, listen to this.
I didn't want to play it for everybody to hear.
Oh, you didn't? Oh. Okay.
Well, you don't know what's on it. It's personal.
No, it's the one from my mom.
But it's private.
I can read it.
Oh,
I
okay.
read it already.
But
Hey Drew, it's Mom. I know you guys are very busy. I'm trying to listen to the phone and mail up. But I just wanted you to know that the Red Barn Cavaliers ferry just came to my
the
house.
fairy.
At my door, I had some t-shirts. I was surprised. We were going to order them, but I appreciate you sending them. When Elizabeth asked for Clay's t-shirt size, I thought that she was going to send something for Father's Day. And do you want me to save his t-shirt for Father's Day? That's my question. But thanks so much for being so thoughtful.
she's gonna lose her mind, but she's gonna be really surprised when she opens up the door. There's a box.
This is a box and more stuff.
Because she still has her bag and her hoodie coming.
Yeah.
I feel like our parents we could
Did she send, or did you send her the lightweight hoodie?
Yeah, I sent her the lightweight hoodie. But look at what I had made also.
Is this?
I made a few other things in our merch shop. If you're somebody who enjoys merch, my mother-in-law loves aprons, and they have an embroidered apron.
Oh, no way.
And so I did Red Barn Cavaliers, and it's just like an ever so slight arc.
Cute. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. That's super awesome.
Isn't that great?
That is awesome. Did you send that to her already?
No, I haven't.
You know what? With my dad being the one that cooks all the time, maybe he would like an apron for the.
Well, we can let them sort of some of their own merch.
Oh, okay.
We've sent them a lot now. We've sent them quite a bit.
Did you ever think that this would ever happen?
Pom pom.
No. That.
You would let a dog in your lap?
Yeah.
No.
Me having a very like fluffy that dog. Good puppy. Good girl, Beatrix. Good girl.
This is kind of why our more submissive dogs we don't really use for etiquette teaching, because you can see how much Pom Pom cares about breaking up fights and establishing rules. And
she doesn't care about
she does not give a rat's butt about.
She does not give two hoots about puppies fighting.
Jenna! Indy!
Uh-oh.
I knew that was coming. Puppies! Puppies! Hi!
You see that little head sort of bob there that you did? Hi, Emma.
Missy's like, there's too much fun going on in there.
There's too much fun. I must regulate the fun.
Come here, Missy.
Wow, holy smokes, they ate a lot of food.
They did.
That was 2 cups.
Being 2 cups? Wow.
Yeah.
Come on, Missy, you want to come regulate a little?
Regulators.
Put the puppy back to sleep. Missy really enjoys the puppies.
Just like, I must enforce the law.
I must
I
must enforce order.
Law and order. There will be law and order here.
She's the one that we jokingly call the police. You just turned the camera with your tail.
Good job, fun police. Missy.
As soon as it sounds like puppies are having fun or dogs are having fun, she comes over and breaks it up.
No, Darcy, no. You're such good puppies. Oh, goodness. Come here, Andy. Good boy, Andy. Oh, smack. Jeez Louise. Come here, Andy. Good boy. Indy is like chasing Missy around. It's really funny. Look at it go.
You are such a good girl, Missy. Hi, what
Wow,
happened?
That's weird. Yeah,
Did you just reject Dad? What is this about?
She's like, I think it's because Missy came in here and she's like, no, I am the center of attention. I am pregnant. I am the center of attention.
I think these things still got me. You should really go for Dad right now. This morning we gave all of our dogs. No.
Wait, where'd that towel go?
I use it's right there.
Oh, jeez.
This morning we did a you could call it a kennel wide.
Yeah.
I hate call it. We're not a kennel because our dogs all sleep at the foot of our bed and some of them sleep on the floor, but that's because they want to sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
But we did a big, since with Pom Pom being pregnant and Daisy finishing lactating, we did a deworming of everybody because we do. That's just like one of the things that some things that you guys don't see.
Yeah.
That we do kind of like in between. It's we probably do dewormings. Being out in the country and being exposed to so much stuff, and having litters so frequently, we deworm them. Probably give them dewormings about like on a quarterly basis. Comes out to be every mom who has a litter gets dewormed a couple weeks after the litter is born.
Right.
But we do house-wide dewormings of all the dogs on a more quarterly basis. That way, any moms who aren't having litters and like if they're on a break, or if like Paris is paid, helps keep her in the rotation. And our stud dogs.
Stud dogs. So I was speaking of stud dogs. I should go
But,
outside for a little bit.
Wait, Pommy, what are you doing there? Mommy, Pommy.
Pom,
Pom Pom.
Pommy, come on.
What?
Hey, sweetie. You're so pretty.
She is so pretty. But it's like, see her proportion. She's smaller, but
She has a very nice build.
yeah, exactly. She's got a very nice build. All her proportions are nice. Her head to her shoulders to her rib cage to her chest. Not her
I
chest, but
can't.
her waist.
I believe her Paris's breeder did show ring stuff. They just weren't as big about it. It was more like a hobby thing.
What are you guys doing? Why?
Cause she,
Hey,
I noticed that she has a very good like hindquarters.
she does. She does have a very good hindquarters. Jeez. Missy, what? You really enjoyed scrubbing yourself on that.
You're such a good girl.
Indy,
You're such a good girl.
You are Pommy. You are the mommy. Yes, you are. Who's a good girl? That's
Are you ready for puppies again? Huh?
that's
Are you ready for puppies again? Emma's chewing on your foot. How long are you gonna let that go for?
Earth. That was the Earth. Missy.
Missy, stay in here. Wow. Yeah, Missy did that. Deal with it. Deal with it.
Missy.
I think she's
Like-
letting them.
Sorted out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I don't know if you I don't know how well you guys could see, but Missy like jumped over and then she stopped, and I think she wanted to let them figure it out, and that's what happened to there. She came running over, and then
It's like these guys are old enough. They can figure
Missy. Well, I think that they were doing a good job. So
Tommy, this is.
she still yells at Rio.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She yells at Rio a lot.
She doesn't yell at Palmy. Actually, yes, she does. She yells at Palmy, but she
She
shouldn't.
yells at everybody when they're having fun. Pippi, Pippi. Did you see that?
Missy, come here. Come here, sweetie. You're such a good girl. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I don't get in laps. I don't get in laps.
I am not a lap dog. I am not a lap Cavalier. She has some of the best puppies. So Missy is.
Oh.
Missy is. She and Spike are kind of like an unlikely pair, and for some reason, when we pair them together, their puppies are really, really, really cute.
Yeah.
So Spike, he doesn't have a thumbprint, but their puppies almost always come out with perfect thumbprints.
Perfect thumbprints. Yeah, every time.
And so we suspect that's in Missy's genes, or it's in Spike's, and he just doesn't have one.
That's recessive.
But they have really, really cute puppies, and I just love her little.
Her
Love
little
this.
gray, her little soul patch.
Yeah, her soul patch. You can even kind of see it on the front right here.
I don't know what it is, but it's like the girl dogs all look feminine.
Yeah, they do look very feminine. Pom Pom especially.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is when they go into heat,
Hey.
like biologically speaking, you know how different animals, their bodies will do different things and to attract a partner. And all of our females, when they go into heat, much like humans, they start retaining their fur, they get fluffier.
They get
but they
sexy.
start they look a lot prettier all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And so we can almost always tell when they're going into heat. Like Missy, she's going into heat, and she's not quite there yet, but her chest fur here is starting to fluff up.
I feel the right here, her mane.
Oh yeah.
Her mane is getting nice.
But
and
her
soft.
ears are getting longer.
Beatrix.
It's like they go through little changes that they make them more appealing.
Mm-hmm.
You're such a good girl.
Make
And they
them all
become really, let me see her.
breathing sex.
They
Yeah.
Pom Pom, when she is walking around, she's like dancing.
Strutting stuff.
Hi, Missy dog. You're such a good girl.
I think it's been about 2.5 hours. Do you want to move the?
Yes, we can do that.
This,
I'm curious if we could, although probably shutting off the computer, because you know how like live can stay intact if you don't end it, and then you can like log back into it. I'm just wondering if we could unplug the computer and log back into it after plugged in.
I think that we could. I think that what should we get a
Oh, I'll check your butt.
Yeah.
Well, he had some dingleberries
some
yesterday.
stingleberries?
that made him a little red when I took them off.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess we could probably try to do that. Just turn them, just like
I just don't know if that'll.
no.
That'll. Your fur is getting fluffy right here. You are such a good girl.
I was wondering, did you want to turn on the phone camera and like we could?
I suppose it doesn't hurt to just start a new one either way. Because I'll do this. Oh, I've got a great idea actually. So I'll get the next one set up, and when I'll have it redirect to it.
Yeah.
Let me take a quick video of the dogs, and I'll put it in there as the trailer. And so when this shuts off, people are redirected to the next
To
one,
that
and then
one.
they're watching the trailer while we set the computer up.
There you go. We'll be quick. Johnny on the spot.
Good afternoon, families. There's Pom Pom. She's expecting June 16th.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, blonde and black and tan letter.
And Dad is Macchiato. He's our big black and tan boy.
They're Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. These are the puppies that the live stream is about. That's Pippi and Mr. Darcy. Here's Beatrix over here. Who else we got? Oh, we've got these guys playing with the cash register. That's Indy and Emma.
And behind you over here is Jenna, and she is getting ready to use the tray like a good girl.
There's Jenna. What a good puppy.
Go potty, Jenna. Jenna, go potty. Okay.
Be careful when you say that. All right, we will be on shortly. We're just moving the computer over, and we will see you soon. Say bye-bye.
Good girl, Missy.
Love you.
What a good girl.
All right. Upload that.
Bring it. Bring it. All right. Pommy.
Thank you for your help.
We've got our beautiful mommy Pommy. Yes, you are. Oh, you're so beautiful. Yeah. Leave her alone, Robin. Leave her alone. Oh, are you using your butt as a broom? Well, Miss Robin thought it was her turn to come in.
Aww. That's so sad.
She was using her, doing the butt broom action.
Oh, where she's laying her tail underneath her butt.
Yeah, exactly. All right. You can tell me when to shut down the
I'm
system.
not ready yet.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a second. I need a thumbnail. So I'm gonna get a thumbnail from the stream right here.
The Missy dog.
The picture was so clear.
It is so clear.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. Hi, Indy. Indy, you're so good. We're all good pups. What the heck? No, that's my fault. Just the. Fire alarm. There is no fire. What was that? Missy, what are you doing? No, Bill is hungry. What was that? What was that, Jenna? Hi, Jenna. Who is this? Is this the Beatrix or is this the... Oh, it's the Emma. The Jenna and the Emma. You guys are so sweet. Hi, Jenna. Missy, come back here. Missy. Missy, come here.
I hate it when it's a heat wave outside.
Heat wave. It's not out there. It's nice out.
Most of the times it's a heat wave.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hi, stuck puppy.
Move these things a little closer.
BEATRIX. I wouldn't suggest doing that. Why not make them stick? It's really comfortable. Guess you guys don't want to do that.
I like to get a picture of them. Actually, I could take a picture of them doing this. Get a picture of trying to tweak it out. Oh. Jenna, puppy. Hey, puppies. Oh, good idea. it's vacuuming the. And I was like, what's going on with my cat over there? Puppies! Jenna! 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 Come here! Jenna! 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 Or you can hold here, so it's not coming in. Yeah. Puppies! Puppies! Jenna! On Jenna, you're so sharp. You okay, Mama? That's later, Josh. Darling, stop. I'm trying to get a picture. No. Sorry for being in the way.
Beatrix smells like toast.
Need help, Bill? Speakers all doesn't.
Do you know it's $3? Why does Beatrix smell like toast? No! She just wants to come
Let's
with
see
me.
what we got. Riley, please stop throwing things where the puppies are. Riley, I shouldn't have to tell you these things because you already know them.
Bella, your glove fits me. That's a small Ryan. Your glove fits me. It's small and still fit. Well, it doesn't fit pencils. Hi,
Annabella, shh.
I don't think you will fall out, so let me put you in the middle. I don't want you to fall out.
Sorry if I start moving stuff.
Yep. Did you guys like the 2 views yesterday with the 2 streams? Or is it not working? If you guys liked it, I'll set up the 2 streams. Hey Beth, how are you? But I was just asking Beth if you guys liked the 2 angles yesterday, because if you do, I'll set up the 2 streams so we have the 2 angles. If you don't, I'll just leave one. So let me know.
Why does that smell like dust?
Because I just got
Oh, not so small cage. There's gotta be something going on. Because there's a whole bunch of cars that's been passing.
Oh, maybe it's prom.
Yeah. Are we not live right now?
No, we are.
Oh. Hi, puppies. They're so sweet. Hi, Daisy. Daisy could pass as a puppy.
Yeah, she could.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh. I just heard Dad say, Annabella, what happened to our bed?
I didn't do it, Mom.
Oh, no, Bella.
It's so itchy.
Strip the bed.
All right, guys, we gotta move the computer in order to get the puppies up in the pen, but I just want you guys to see how adorable they are. When this stream ends, sit tight and it will redirect you into the new stream that's gonna be on them. If you just go to our channel page, you'll see the next one. We've got a little preview video in there for you. So I hope we see you soon. We will be back on shortly.
Trump. Here comes